Okay, we're going to do a couple of songs in 2/4, a couple of songs in 3/4, and a couple of songs in 4/4. Okay, now anytime that you are singing or leading hymns, traditional hymns that we sing in church, usually really there's just three patterns as far as conducting, as far as directing, that can be used to direct anything pretty much. Okay, and it's 2, 3, or 4. Okay, so if you're conducting something in 2, you just go down, up, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and this first couple of songs we will look at, 2 works fine for directing those. Notice the time signature. Let me get my pen up here. Notice the time signature here is 2/4. Alright, so 2 beats per measure, quarter note gets the beat. So 2/4, always you're going to conduct that in 2. Alright, I'm going to go through, I'm going to write down where the beats are, the first and the second beat, okay, in each measure. So here, that would be your first beat, that would be your second. Let me make this a little bigger here. Alright, so this would be 1, this would be 2, first beat, second beat. Of course, there's your measure bar. 1, 2, there's your measure bar. Now this is a half note that gets 2 beats, so it gets both of them. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, and then we could continue and do the rest of it. We won't do that. Now first though, I want to do this. Hopefully you can hear that. So I just want you to be able to feel the beats, where the beats are. So the beats are not every note. You don't go, Lord, we come before thee now, at thy feet we humbly bow. There we'd just be banging the notes out. Okay, we want the beats. So here are the beats. Lord, we come before thee now, at thy feet we humbly bow. Notice the half notes here on now and on bow both get 2 beats. Lord, we come before thee now, at thy feet we humbly bow. Oh, do not our suit disdain. Shall we seek thee, Lord, in vain? Shall we seek thee, Lord, in vain? Alright, so now we're going to conduct it. Every time that we were beating, that's when you do one movement there. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Lord, we come before thee now, at thy feet we humbly bow. Oh, do not our suit disdain. Shall we seek thee, Lord, in vain? Shall we seek thee, Lord, in vain? Alright, sing and be happy. Alright, this song is also in 2/4. Alright, so our time is 2/4. 2 beats per measure, quarter note gets 1 beat. Okay, so again with this one, let's go through and mark where the beats are. Okay, so the first beat would be right there, and then the second beat would fall there. There's your measure bar. Okay, now here we've got 16th notes. So we've got 2 16ths and an 8th together. So remember, the 8th note gets, the quarter note gets a whole beat, the 8th gets a half, the 16ths get a quarter each. So these 3 notes added together give you 1 full beat. And then there's the second beat. Alright, and then 2/8 notes together, that would be a beat. And then you've got the 2/16 and an eighth again, that would be a whole beat there for beat 2, beat 1, beat 2. Alright. And then this would be the same. This rhythm is the same all the way down to this third line. So the rhythms are the same. Tune's a little different, but the words are the same. And then on this last one, we've got 1, 2, and let's see, it's almost the same. And this is a little different rhythm here. 1, so you got the 2/16 and the eighth, and then the 2/16 and the 8 again on there. And we're just going to look at this one down through just for the verse. All right. So first thing, let's go ahead and do the beats on this one. All right. So we would go, if the skies above you are gray, you are feeling so blue. If your cares and burdens seem great all the whole day through, there's a silver lining that shines in the heavenly land. Look by faith and see it, my friend, trust in His promises grand. Alright, let's direct that. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. If the skies above you are gray, you are feeling so blue. If your cares and burdens seem great all the whole day through, there's a silver lining that shines in the heavenly land. Look by faith and see it, my friend, trust in His promises grand.